This is World of Walkers Explained, and today I'm talking about time for the second time. Stay tuned. Welcome to the World of Walkers Explained. I'm Walker10474, and today I'm talking about which other music videos from Alan Walker might also play in the World of Walkers, and where they have to be placed on the timeline in relation to the 4 videos of the official World of Walkers trilogy, which I explained in the last episode. Aside from the music videos of Tired, All Falls Down, Dark Side and Diamond Heart, there are more music videos which are believed to be related to the World of Walkers. Alan usually refuses to confirm such theories. One exception is the song Sheep, on which Alan collaborated with Lay. Alan admitted that the music video plays at the evening of the solar storm impact. So Sheep undoubtedly belongs to the World of Walkers campaign and is located at the same point of the timeline as Tired. But there is more. A few days before episode 3, Diamond Heart, was released in September 2018, Alan Walker replaced the banners on his social media accounts with a word search puzzle. There were hidden lots of phrases and words related to the World of Walkers campaign. For example, World of Walker is here, All Falls Down, episode 3 is coming, and 2 lines of the lyrics of the upcoming song, If I Had a Diamond Heart and If I Was Unbreakable. One of the hidden phrases was Faded was the beginning and Atlantis, where are you now? Both references to Alan's first hit, Faded. In this context, this is a clear hint that Faded is connected to the World of Walkers also. Analyzing the music video of Faded reveals 2 hints on where it could be located on the timeline of the World of Walkers. The video portrays only one walker who is wandering alone, and there is a working laptop displaying an Alan Walker logo. The working computer means that Faded must be located before Tired, and the fact that there is only one walker, and that the hint was Faded was the beginning, means that Faded is the very first video on the timeline. Having a closer look to the music video of Alan's second hit, Sing Me to Sleep, unveils also some relations to the World of Walkers. The mysterious blue matrix unfolding at the end looks somewhat similar to the blue scanning matrix that the drones uses in episode 1 to 3 in the World of Walkers trilogy. If this is true, Sing Me to Sleep must be located before Tired, because they are shown working smartphones, but after Faded, because the lone walker from Faded is accompanied by 2 more walkers. And even Alan's next music video, Alone, could be related to the World of Walkers. Alan Walker is calling all walkers together at a certain place. On the timeline, Alone would be located before Tired because of working computers and smartphones, but behind Sing Me to Sleep because, according to the walker IDs shown in the video, there are about 1,000 walkers. With On My Way, Alan Walker published another music video that undoubtedly plays in the World of Walkers universe. There is a plausible hint that allows to place On My Way on the timeline. In the music video, the main character is sending a post to the Walkers community forum with the walker ID 28300. In Alone, there were only about 1,000 walkers, so On My Way seems to play after Alone, but still before Tired because of the working technology. Some walkers take the finding of the artifacts in On My Way as proof for time travel. The line of arguments is that On My Way plays in the present. The artifacts at the excavation site were estimated about 3,000 years old. So the walkers, and therefore Alan Walker as founder of the civilization of walkers, must be a time traveler to be able to show up at the excavation site. For me, that's not plausible. The finding of the 3,000-year-old artifact means only that the walker civilization developed 3,000 years ago. There is no need for Alan Walker to be a time traveler. He could just be a descendant of the ancient walkers who started to build a new community of walkers right before the solar storm destroys the civilization we know. This would also explain why Alan can show up at the excavation site. Walker 28300 must have informed Walker Zero of her findings on the field, calling him to attend to the excavation. But all this are theories, and as I said before, Alan refuses to approve any of them when I asked him. So walkers like the Alan Walker Theory team and I have to continue analyzing the music videos and hope to find more hints. That's all for today about the timeline of the World of Walkers. If you want to know more about the World of Walkers, please subscribe. And if you want to know how to join the World of Walkers, have a close look at the Diamond Heart lyrics video from Alan Walker. Keep on walking, here's Walker 10474.